Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kitty's Love Messages. Um, we're going to find out today about new love. My sole purpose is to bring new love. All right. This is a new love reading, whatever comes out about this person. I'm going to try as hard as possible to keep past energy, past. So I might not be as focused on you guys that like to bring the past in because I know a lot of people that want new love as well. Okay. So, with that said, please check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus and your prominent placements. Check all your placements. Okay. I'm sure you'll find a little bit of everything and everything, little pieces everywhere. It's like a puzzle, right? And please share, like, subscribe, hype my videos, very importantly. Okay. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Second of all, I just want to say to Archer Astrology, I just saw his post before I went live. My prayers are to you and Mama T. I don't know if you'll ever hear this, see this, but the angels are working with her and she's not going to give up. She's a fighter. We all love Mama T, right? So I don't know if some of you that do watch Archer Astrology, his mom is in ICU right now. And it's devastating, especially when it's a parent, especially moms, mama's boy, moms. So prayers to you, Archer and Mama T. Much love to you. All right. And we're going to see who's in the chat right now. And then we'll start the live. Well, the readings. Okay. With new love. Let's see who's here. Where's my kings and queens? Hi, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Gorgeous queen. Siva. Boss Daddy Mod Siva. Aimez, abonnez-vous. Ooh, Siva. All right, let's see who else is in here. T-Rose. I love you, T-Rose. Boss Mama Queen. FG, hello. How are you? Hi, Ree. Ree. Sue Kennedy. Yeah, Mercury is definitely retrograding. I know. Technologies and talking issues. Well, I always have issues talking anyways. Sweet Stacy. Hello, gorgeous, sweet. Texas girl, 444. My favorite numbers, 444-777. Yes, love Mama T. She is the mom of the mods and the whole she's very, 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 very loving, caring. She is the glue that holds everything together. Hello, Susie. Susie. Hello, gorgeous. All right. Yes, sending prayers to Archer's mom. Hello, T-Rose again. Tracy Trace. Hello. All right. Dan the man. All right. So I think everybody's here. All right. So we will begin. First, before we begin, I want to do some saging because I do not want toxic energy, toxic reads. We want new love. We don't want garbage. We don't want trash, right? We want good, positive vibes. Look at me, vibes. Positive vibes. Cleansing myself. Damn, my hair is about to catch on fire. This girl is on fire. Fire sign. Sage the cards. Sage. We want new. Let's bring new energy in. All right. New. All right. Let me scroll down. Hey, Catherine. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome in. Did I miss anybody? Just don't want to miss no one. I'm not typed like to miss. All right. Colleen. Hello, gorgeous. All right. Let's go. God dang. Every time I start the live, my hair just went the mane wants to pop out. All right. So your Aries rising. That's right, Aries, man. Aries rising. All right. Let me put the banner. I hope this banner is not Aries 458. 4 minutes 58 seconds, Aries. And the banner's normal. Look at that. Everything is going good, up into place. All right, where's my Aries at? Aries, if you are just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. Hello, Anne, gorgeous queen. Welcome in. Aries, you have time to spy, you have time to apply the like. Aries, if you're a replay warrior and you're replaying my live, it's all good. Show Kitty some love. Hit the like, share, like, subscribe, and hype my videos. All right, let's go. New love, new. What's going on? And mind you, new can be somebody you just newly met too. Somebody in your surrounding, friend groups, right? Doesn't mean it's new, just you haven't met this person. It could be somebody new that you don't even know likes you. Coworker, your neighbor across the street, someone at the grocery store, gas station, right? You might have had some type of interaction with this person. Or it could be somebody you've never met before. But new is new. New is somebody you've never had a relationship with. All right? Never had a fallout with. Well, it could be a friend fallout, but you know what I mean. Never had a love connection with. All right. Let's find out. New. We're going to start with the When Two Hearts Meet Love Oracle deck. I wanted to start with that as this is new love. Two hearts meet. Let's see what they want to say. All right. And speaking of that, look at that. Heart. Heart. Look at that. Look at those two hands holding the heart. All right. You begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are close. So when you meet this person or you connect with this person, both of your hearts are going to flutter. Boop, 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 boop. You're going to feel it. Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. So you might have to set some boundaries when it comes to this person. All right. Actually, you should set boundaries all the time. All the time. All right. Receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. So look at that. Be ready to receive this new love, Aries. All right. You're going to feel this. Your heart's going to go bum, 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 bum. Set those boundaries, those Aries. Okay. All right. Ooh, Kevin Costner. That's right. Kevin Costner. He's going to lift you up in his arms like he did Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard. All right. All right. Let's move on to tarot. Let's get more information on this person. All right. Let's see. New love for Aries. New. Hello, Anna. Gorgeous Gemini Anna. How are you? Woo. As I say that, cards flew out, Anna. You making this person flutter? All right. So it looks like this person could be a Taurus. They could be a Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio because I have double Scorpio, double Taurus. So this person is not going to be confused about what they want. Look at this. You got the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups in reverse. There's not going to be any confusion with this person. They know what they want. They're going to want some type of connection with you, some type of love connection, some type, of course, love, but some type of commitment, possibly marriage with the Hierophant. This is somebody that's very much set in their ways, very traditional. They're not going to be confused when they meet the Aries. They're going to know they want the Aries. All right. I feel this is somebody that's maybe they couldn't make decisions in the past. All right. Maybe they were confused. They couldn't make decisions in the past when it came to love. Maybe they need to learn valuable lessons with the Judgment in reverse. But I feel them lessons were learned, whatever lessons they learned in the past, because they ain't confused anymore. They know what they want. Let's see what else. Yeah. If this person was feeling confused or they weren't sure what they wanted in the past, all right, they're coming out of that with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel this person may not give to this right away. Okay, they may be scared to give to this right away because they may feel you're going to reject them. The Hermit in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, but I feel they're coming out of this unable to make decisions, unable to make some type of judgment call. Yeah. This is somebody, if they couldn't move on from someone in the past, or they couldn't move on from things or certain life, this is somebody that's letting go of the burdens. Any type of burdens they have, they're not going to bring burdens towards you with the 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're not. Yeah. This could be somebody that has a hard time letting go of a past relationship, okay? So if this person was confused, they couldn't make a decision. If they wanted commitment, they're not confused anymore. They want commitment. They want a relationship. They possibly want marriage. They're not going to give to you quickly because they are scared you're going to reject them, but they're slowly coming out of that mindset. They're slowly letting go of the burden. They do have a hard time moving on from a Two of Cups. So they do have a hard time moving on from a past relationship. Okay, a bad ending possibly they had that kept them heavily burdened. Okay, Cancer energy, Aquarius energy, Sagittarius energy, Taurus energy. Yeah, this person is not going to hold back from you. They're not. You got the King of Pentacles and you got the Leo strength. Look at that, Taurus and Leo. They're not going to hold back their devotion to you. They may have money as well. They're going to take care of you. They're going to spoil you. They are not going to hold back from the Aries. They are not. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. I feel this person, they may have some bad habits. Just be careful with the devil, or they're just going to be obsessed with you. Capricorn energy. I feel if they do have bad habits, it could be some type of overindulgence. They may have drinking problem, eating problem, gambling problem, whatever, overindulgence. That could be their bad habits. So just look out for that. Okay. This person could also be a little bit younger than you, a little bit flaky. Okay. A little bit in and out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Yeah. I see this person. They've been treated unfairly in the past, but they're willing. They intend. This person, they couldn't make a valuable decision. They couldn't make some type of decision because of some type of pain, some type of ending. They have a hard time letting go. And I feel we all been there. So we do understand what that is. But I feel what this person does intend on doing is they do intend on letting their defenses down. Okay. They know they've been treated unfairly in the past, but I feel with you, okay, they're going to let their defensives down. They're defensive down. They're going to let their guard down. And look, they're going to offer you something solid. They intend on offering you something stable. Okay. They've been hurt in the past. They've been treated unfairly. They don't want to treat you that way. They don't want to treat you the way they've been treated. They're going to let their defenses down and they're going to offer you something solid. They are. Libra energy, Leo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah. Right now, this person is healing. Okay. Like I said, they're healing from a bad ending. They had a really bad ending. I can't talk. Ending where they were treated unfairly and they don't want to treat you that way. So this person's letting go, moving on of whatever bullshit cycle that they're trying to close out. And they're going to let their guard down with you because they do intend on offering you something. Okay. Let's see on your end how you're going to be towards this person, how you're going to be receptive to this person. Thank you, Jean. Hello, Mari777. Let's see how you're going to be towards this person. I don't see anything bad. I mean, they need to get over. They need to move on from a bad ending, right? Some type of relationship. I do see them intending on committing to you, possible marriage. Woo. Okay. I see you being a little bit closed off. Okay. I think you've been through something as well. I see you being a little bit closed off, but guess what? You're going to give them a chance. Even though you might be a little bit closed off at the beginning to them, you're going to give them a chance with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be working in your favor. It's going to be spinning in your favor. You're going to take that chance. Okay. You're going to feel this connection with this person. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Because look, you've been through it too. You've been through it. You're carrying a lot of heavy burdens, and that's why you're going to be a little bit closed off to this person, but you're still going to give them that chance. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I feel you've been disappointed in the past. You've dealt with a lot of people that were argumentative with you, people that were sharp with their words, very just, nasty, a lot of fighting with the Six of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords. And that's why you're going to be, and you're burdened about it. And that's why you're going to be a little bit closed off. Yeah, but look at that. You're going to give to this. You're going to give to this. You are. Okay. Let's put a time estimate for this person, and then we'll move it along to Taurus. Hi, Debbie O. Hello, gorgeous queen. Welcome in. Let's see. Let's get a time estimate with the Moonology cards. Let's get a time estimate that this person this new love. I'm not going to say this person because it could be somebody you already know. So I can say when this person comes into your life. Let's just say a time estimate for this new love to begin. How about that? Siva. Ooh. Siva. You know how you said, please be a closer time? Tomorrow looks promising. Look at that. Tomorrow looks promising. So maybe it'll be tomorrow. Okay. But the number 33 can be a significant number. You could be 33. They could be 33. Okay. Could be 33 days, 33 hours. 3 plus 3 is 6 as well. Right. So Spirit saying tomorrow looks promising when it comes to this person, Aries. All right. All right. We are going to move on to Taurus. There's my banner. Taurus, 1712. 17 minutes, 12 seconds. Where's my bull gang at? Taurus, if you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. You're so welcome, T-Rose, anytime. You're so welcome, Siva. Taurus, if you're just now, I already said that. If you're just not joining live, hit the like. If you have time to spy, you have time to apply. Hit the like. Taurus, if you are a replay warrior, also replaying the video after, please share, like, subscribe, and also hit the like. All right, Taurus? Taurus. Going on with Taurus. Oh, that's right. Why am I jumping into tarot right now? Let's get when the two heart meets the love oracle for my beautiful bull gang. All right. When the two hearts meet. All right. Listen, you might have Aries in your chart because you got boundaries too. Look at that. Get the shovel, T-Rose, get the axe. You may have to set boundaries with this person. Listen, heart, same thing. Look at that. And I was shuffling those cards like crazy. Listen, you begin to feel your heart beat faster when you're closer to this person. So this person is going to make your little heart flutter. All right. You may have to set some boundaries with this person. Listen, universe, spirit, angels, playing games with me. Look at this. Receptive came out again. These three cards came out for Aries, and I was shoveling them like crazy. All right. You may have Aries in your chart. They may have heavy Aries in their chart, whatever the case may be. But be receptive. Be ready for what fate has planned for you when it comes to this person. You're going to feel your little heart flutter. And I'm sticking these anywhere in the deck, middle, and in front. And if they come out again for Gemini, I'm going to scream. It means it's meant to come out, right? All right, let's get more information with tarot for this person. I know, right, Mario 777? I know. Woo! All right, Taurus. All right. Ooh. All right. Could be a Taurus. It could be another Taurus. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Scorpio. So this person may be a little bit stubborn, and they may not be on the same page as you at the beginning when you first meet them or you first connect. They may be a little bit stubborn. You might not be on the same page. I feel this person, if this person was feeling sad, depressed, embarrassed, ashamed, whatever, if they were hurting or in pain, they're overcoming that. And they know they need to overcome that before. They're getting over that before taking any type of action towards you. All right, with the Five of Cups in reverse and the Chariot. This person knows they need to overcome whatever pain. They're slowly getting over it before taking some type of action towards you. They're a little bit stubborn about it, but they know this is something they have to do. They can't just approach the bull with bullshit, right? So this person's letting go. They're healing. Yeah. Taurus coming out on you again. This person, look, Empress. This person sees you as the Empress. That's why they know they cannot come towards Taurus, okay, with bullshit. This person might want to have a family with you. Bibis. So if you don't want bibis, you know what to do. Or they may want to blend family with you, but they're going to want to nurture the connection. They're definitely going to want to nurture the connection with you, with the Empress. They'll want to take things slow as well. This is not going to be a fast mover with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius energy. They're going to be a slow mover. They're going to take things slow. Okay. Yeah. This person also, I feel like they're overcoming some type of bad habits because they may have had some bad habits with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. They're slowly getting over this. There was a bad ending that they went through, a lover's connection in reverse. Okay. They may feel that you're not attracted to them as they are attracted to you, and that's why they want to take things slow. They don't want to go fast, okay? But this is somebody that is very sharp with their words as well, but they also fight for what they want. This is someone, even though they're stubborn, okay, they fight for what they want, and they want to fight for that Empress with the Five of Swords. They sure as hell do want to fight for that Empress. Look at that, Aquarius energy. But just be aware, they may have some bad habits that they need to let go of as well, which I feel they are going to let go. Yeah. This person intends on getting together with you, taking you out for drinks, celebrate, building, working together with you. Look at that. Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Cancer energy, Capricorn energy. All right. But just watch out for the bad habits, which I'm going to pull. What's this person's bad habits, or are they going to come with their bad habits? We don't want bad habits in this. I want to keep things positive. What's up with the bad habits? Because they want to build with you. They want to take you out, but they know they got to let shit go before taking type of action towards you. All right. It's their ego. All right. This person might have a little bit of an ego. They may be a little bit materialistic, and I think that's what their bad habit is, right? Jealous. They like to hold on to shiny objects. All right. And then you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. They may be struggling financially as well because of bad habits. Okay. Disloyalty, bad habits. But look, they're healing that. They're moving to calmer waters. They're moving things to calmer waters in their life. Look, to have the Two of Cups with you. I don't think this person's going to bring that to your table. And that's why they know that they have to overcome and they have to heal and let things go before taking action towards an Empress, because an Empress is going to take that shit. No. So they're going to move all that bullshit, heal from it, come towards you. Look at them coming towards you for the Two of Cups. They intend on coming towards you for that. Aquarius energy, Cancer energy. Yeah. And this person is hoping to have some type of victory with you, Taurus, Aries energy. They are. Yeah. They're strategically planning. I know this is liar, cheater, thief, but in this case, I see them strategically coming towards you, planning things with you. All right. Because look, they got some control issues. They want to control the situation, and they're strategically planning on how to come towards you after they let go of the BS that they've been holding on to. They don't want to bring that baggage to you, which is smart. Aquarius energy. Yeah. After they let go, they're going to come in fast. They intend on coming fast. They intend to tell you how they feel, express to you everything that they are feeling. Gemini energy. Let's see on your end. Hey, Brenda. Hello, gorgeous. Pammy. Where's Pam? Oh, Pammy. Yeah, Pammy Bear. Is that who you're talking about? How are you going to be towards this person? When this new love approaches you, what's your first? Yeah, you're going to feel a little bit restless, a little bit overwhelmed. Okay, because you're going to feel this person is not giving you the type of clarity you want. So you might leave you feeling a little restless. Okay. You may feel a little bit overwhelmed. Yeah. You still feel this person needs to close out some cycles. Okay. You feel like this person may have some unfinished business with the world in reverse. And look at that. You're healing yourself with the 9 of Swords. If you were going through depression, sleepless nights, anxiety in the past, you're slowly letting that go as well. Gemini energy. So you're slowly letting things out go. But I feel like because you know this person still needs to close out some cycles in their life, it's going to keep you on edge. It's going to keep you on edge with the 4 swords. Okay. You're going to feel like you're not getting clarity. You're not seeing things clearly. And that's because of you as well, what you've been through. You've been through some bullshit in the past. Gemini energy, Libra energy, Aquarius energy, and then of course, all fixed energy. There could be traveling involved when it comes to this person. This person, you might meet them online. You may have met them online. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. Like I said, you feel like this person is not being completely honest with you. They're not telling you everything. They're not being truthful, which is going to keep you on edge. Right? Yeah. So I just think at the beginning, you're not going to take any type of action to it. You're not going to move towards this person. Okay. But yeah, you're not going to give to this. You're going to be scared. You're not going to give to this, but that's the beginning. Who knows? Because look, I have the 2 of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're not going to want to give to this. You're going to be scared. Yeah. And the 3 of Wands in reverse. You know, about not moving things forward because you feel this person's going to keep things from you. You feel this person needs to close out some cycles and that this person's just not giving you the insight that you need. But you are healing. You are letting go of your own past things. Okay. And once you're ready, you may take their offer. You may. That's up to you. You have free will. Okay. Might not be with this person, could be somebody else, right? Okay, let's see. Let's get a Moonology time estimate. Let's get a time estimate, time frame. Hello, Sarah Louise, gorgeous queen. Hello. Let's see. All right. So 11 can be a significant number. 11 days, 11 hours. 11 could be their birth date, your birth date, but next spring. And next spring is just around the corner. It's not far. We're already in winter almost. Right? I know I'm feeling the winter with all the snow we've been getting. So could be by next spring. Okay? That's what I have for you, my beautiful Taurus. Let's move on. Gemini, 29:23. 29 minutes, 23 seconds. My beautiful gems. Gemini, if you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. Gemini, if you have time to spy, you have time to apply the like. Gemini, if you're a replay warrior also. Woo! As I say that, when your 2 heart meets Oracle, Gemini's impatient. Gemini's an air sign. Gemini's like, cut to the bullshit. Give me a card. So, Gemini, here you go. Emotions flew out. All right, emotions. So look deep within your emotions. So Spirit's saying when you meet this person, just make sure that you look deep into your emotions, or maybe they need to as well, okay? Universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course, okay? So universe has your back no matter what. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide answers you need. So if you feel confused when it comes to this new love, okay, just ask the universe. Ask the universe if you feel confused when it comes to this person. Look deep within your emotions. All right? The universe always has your back. The universe will never let you down, ever. Okay? Thank you, Brenda. You're so sweet. All right. Let's move on to tarot for my Gems. Gemini. Who's this new love, this new person? Gemini. Hi, Delaney. Hello, gorgeous. Woo. Okay, so this person, you're going to feel a soul tie to this person. This is definitely a soulmate, a soul bond. You have history with this person in a past life, okay? But this person may be a little bit manipulative, a little emotionally closed off, emotionally unavailable, and they may be a little bit careless. So be careful with that, okay? Got the King of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Cups. It could be a Scorpio, it could be a Virgo, or it could be a Pisces. All right? Watch out for that. Yeah. This person, you may want to take things slow, or they're going to take things slow, okay? Because they may feel that you're not attracted to them, okay? With the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. Look at you, Gemini, come down your reading with the Lovers in reverse. This person might be moving slowly towards you. Yeah. This is somebody that doesn't really know how to express themselves clearly, all right? With the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel they want to take things slow. They're moving slowly towards you because they feel you might not be as attracted to them as they are to you, that you don't feel that same pull, that same chemistry, and that they don't know how to express themselves clearly. They don't know. They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to communicate. They don't. And that's why they want to come towards you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. This person might keep a lot of secrets. They may not have a positive outlook when it comes to love. They may be confused as to exactly what they want, and that's why they're emotionally unavailable, emotionally closed off and careless. With the moon and the sun in reverse, Pisces energy, Leo energy. Yeah. Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think this person's going to be wanting to build anything, Gemini. They're not going to put in the work. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. This person needs, yeah. I feel the reason this person's not going to want to build anything right now, and it doesn't mean in the future it won't happen, but right now, current energy, I don't see this person building anything because they're very stubborn and they need to heal, or they're in the process of healing. Three of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They may also feel that things will not work in their favor, or they may not feel that things are going to go anywhere. Okay, Libra energy, Virgo. But they do have a passion for you. They got a passion in their pants, that's for sure. So they want to give you the wand, that's for sure. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't mind poke, poke, poke. But investing in a relationship, they're not interested in that right now. They're not. They're interested in just poking the wand or giving you the peach, squirting the juice, whatever the case may be. They do see you as their wish fulfillment, though, but they're very defensive. Leo energy, Pisces energy. Yeah, they do want to be fair to you as well. They know you deserve to be treated fairly. Libra energy. Yeah, I don't see this person offering you anything, working with you. I don't see them coming towards you to build. Three of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles. They're not coming towards you to work as a team, to build things with you, okay? But look, they're coming towards you for this. The passion in their pants. That's what they're coming towards you for. To slap that ass. Capricorn energy, Aries energy. Yep, this person's in their ego. Ugh, Gemini, I was hoping a better reading for you, but no. This person's got ego issues. And that's why right off the bat, when the King of Cups in reverse, I said, it's got to be someone that's manipulative, emotionally closed off, someone that's careless, someone that can't speak correctly, someone that just lacks clarity themselves. They have no problem giving you the wand. No problem. But to invest time, build something with you, not happening. Not happening. They do have genuine feelings for you, but they don't want to build. Let's see how you're going to receive this person. God, Gemini, I hope you do not receive this person with open arms nor open legs. That's your choice. If that's what you want, that's what you want, Gemini. You know what you want. Maybe you don't want something serious. I don't know. Hello, Sunny. Sunny D. I love that. Sunny Delight, Sunny D. Here comes the sun, Sunny D. Welcome in. All right. How are you going to receive this person? How are you going to be towards them? You're going to see the same way. Look at this. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You think this isn't going to go anywhere either. You're going to be just as stubborn. You're going to throw out the same energy to them as they're throwing to you. You're like, nope, this ain't going to go anywhere. Yeah. You're going to feel very uncomfortable, very restless. This person's going to exhaust you with the Four of Swords in reverse. You're going to feel tired as shit with this person. Yeah. Hierophant in the reverse. You're not going to give to this. You're not going to commit to this. You're going to smell that bullshit from a mile away. Okay. You're definitely you know that you're not on the same page as this person. Taurus energy, Libra energy, Virgo energy. Yeah. And you, Ace of Swords, you guys almost have the same cards. Ace of Swords in reverse. You want clarity. You know this person lacks clarity. This person's not going to give you clarity. This person's not going to. This person's going to keep you confused, and you know it. And you're going to feel exhausted. And you're like, no, you're not going to give to this shit. Yeah. You know this person needs to close out things. World in reverse. They got some unfinished business to deal with, and you're not going to deal with it. You're like, that's not my business. That's your business. You handle your shit. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Could be traveling involved, could be at a distance. I don't know. But Geminis are not dumb. Gemini's like, nope. Nope. So on the positive note, maybe they got issues, but Gemini's like, nope. No. All right. Let's get a time estimate on this. Woo. 22 could be a significant number, could be your age, could be their age, could be their birthday. But look, August. So just be aware. Could be over the summer that you meet this person. Just be aware. They just want to have fun in the sun, summertime. But yeah. Good luck with that, Gem. Move on. Cancer, 39 minutes exact. 39 minutes. Where's my Cancer at? Cancer, where's the garlic butter? Cancer, if you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. Cancer, if you have time to spy, you have time to apply. Apply the thumb. Cancer, if you're a replay warrior, hit the like, share, subscribe, hype my videos. All right. When the two hearts meet, Oracle. There you go. I knew Brenda was going to start spitting in the chat. Where's my Cancer? Tracy Trace, Jean. And we got Delaney Moon. Thank you, T-Rose. All right. Jean. Let's see. Cancer. Butter up. Extra garlic butter. Janet's here. Where is she? I didn't see Janet. I didn't think Janet was going to come because I know Janet ain't looking for new love. But Janet, a new version of themselves, right? All right. You're so welcome, Brenda. All right. Cupid. Woo! Cupid's arrow. Look at that. Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. And as I say that, love. So you got Cupid's arrow. Cupid's going to strike you with a little arrow in the butt. Look at that. Both of you. Cupid, love. All right. Love conquers all. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So if you've been holding on to things, let it go. Let the universe take over. Okay? So you got Cupid coming in, you got love conquers all, and you got the universe saying to let it go, let it go. Be like Elsa. If you got some control issues when it comes to love and you're trying to control the situation or the dynamic, the universe is saying let it go. Okay? Yeah, I know. Me too, Janet. I said at the beginning of the live, my prayers go to Archer and his mom. All right, let's go. Cancer. New love. Cancer. Woo. Whoa. You got a boss daddy that feels you're going to reject their love offer and you're not going to give them a chance. Woo. Look at that. Boss daddy. Emperor. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Four Cups. You got a divine masculine coming in. And remember, there's no gender in tarot. But this divine masculine, this boss daddy, feels you're not going to give them a chance and you're going to reject their offer. They're going to come towards you. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Cancer energy, Aries energy. Yeah, this person has a lot of heavy burdens. They feel like the weight of the world is carried on their shoulder, and they may be feeling at a loss because of that. Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Yeah, but look at this. This person, they could be a little bit younger than you, doesn't have to be. Okay? This person is going to be very genuine with you. They have genuine feelings for you. All right? And if they were to offer you their cup of love, it's a small cup, but it is genuine. It's genuine love. They're youthful, playful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But they're feeling very burdened right now. They feel a loss. Maybe they're going through a loss. Maybe that's causing them the burden. Yeah. If this person has to close out a cycle, they're walking away. Yep. If this person was feeling stuck and they feel they need to close out a cycle, they feel there's some unfinished business that's keeping them heavily burdened. I feel that's what it is. They got some unfinished business they need to close out. They have to close out some cycle that's been keeping them stuck. They're walking away from that. You got the World, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. They're walking away from that crap. Whatever's keeping them feeling lost, whatever's keeping them burdened, they're walking away from that shit. Could be somebody distance, doesn't have to be, could be traveling involved. You got Gemini, you got all fixed energy, and you have Pisces. Yeah. Yeah. This person has a hard time making decisions, okay? Because they're a little bit insecure. Okay? When it comes to love, this person has a hard time making decisions because they are a little bit insecure, okay? But they're ending that with the death. They're ending that. They're ending it. They're closing out cycles in their life. They don't want things that burden them, keep them feeling lost. Things that are just no longer wanting to be in their energy. They are walking away. They are ending. Look at that. Death and walking away. They don't want bullshit anymore. But they can't make a decision when it comes to a love offer. Okay? Being, because of whatever they're burdened. Aries energy, Cancer energy. Yeah. This person feels exhausted and they're feeling a little restless. when it comes to offering you their cup of love or offering you new love. Look at the new love cup, Ace of Cups. Okay, because they feel they can't measure up to you. They feel they're not good enough for you. With the Four of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they really feel insecure. They feel they don't measure up to you. They don't have much to offer you when it comes to love. They do want a new beginning in love with you, new love. Okay, but this whatever's burdening them is really stressing them out. Yeah. Yeah. They've been through it. And that's what they're walking away from. They've been through it. They've been backstabbed. They've been betrayed. Everything. Gemini energy. But guess what? They've been lied to. They've been cheated on. They've been hurt. They've been very hurt. And I feel this is why they're insecure and they feel they can't measure up to you. This is what's keeping them up at night. Very restless, but they are manifesting love. They're manifesting love. They could be manifesting you, but they're manifesting it. They're in the manifestation mode. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I get a lot of scared energy. This person is very scared. Okay. A lot of scared energy because look, this person intends on giving to you. They intend on supporting the connection. They intend on giving to you. Look at that Queen of Pentacles. All right. But they're very scared. Again, I keep getting scared cards because they're scared they're going to self-sabotage everything with you. Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that lacks self-confidence. This isn't a boss daddy. It's a lost daddy. They lack self-confidence. They're scared they're going to self-sabotage everything with you, but they do want to give to you. They do. They intend on doing that. Yeah. This person's feeling very stuck because of their insecurities. They're feeling very stuck. They feel not blindfolded, but they feel blinded to the situation. They feel that things are stuck with them. Yeah, but look, even though they feel stuck, they intend on having some type of victory with you. They admire you. They hold you on a little pedestal there. They feel you may be someone that gets a lot of attention, but they do have admiration for you. So even though they're feeling stuck, and I feel that's why they feel insecure, because they do see you as someone, as somebody. Okay. And look, they intend on giving to this. So I feel once this person lets go of whatever heavy burdens and this restlessness, this fear of not being good enough, this insecurity, this self-sabotage energy, I get a lot of fear in this energy. They're going to give. They're going to give to this. Equal give and take. Taurus energy, Leo energy, Libra energy. Yeah. They're a little bit confused right now. They may have a little bit of secrets that they are hiding. They're hiding behind the moon, but who doesn't have secrets? We all have secrets. All right, let's see on your end. How are you going to be receptive to this person? Sunny D, do I know you or do you know Siva? You're going to go towards them because you know they're scared. You're going to take action towards them. Look at that. You're going to move things forward. Three of Wands, Aries energy. Yeah, because you know what? You've been through it too. And you understand what this person's going through. You've been through the sleepless nights. You've been through the anxiety. So you know. Gemini energy. Yeah. You're going to put in the work. If this person comes to you and they put in the work, you're going to invest time. You're going to put in the work too. Capricorn energy. Yeah, because you're overcoming your own loss. You're overcoming your own pain, your sleepless nights, your anxiety, depression. You're coming out of that with the Five of Cups in reverse. You're coming out of your own stuff. And I feel you feel the same. And that's why you guys connect. And that's why the universe says in divine timing, let go. The universe has your back. The universe is going to take control of the situation. And I feel you feel it. You both are energetically connected, Cancer. You both are energetically connected. You both have been through some heavy shit. And you understand that. You understand what they're going through. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Here comes the sun, little Leo. Speaking of Leo, you know Leo's next. Okay? You're going to have an optimistic approach. You're going to see this person. It makes you happy, or you're going to make this person. You're both going to make each other happy. Look at that sun. Look at that sun. Yeah. You're going to play games with each other. All right? They could be younger than you, doesn't have to be. But you've been through your own drama, your own stuff, and you'll take action. As long as they come correctly, which I feel they will, but they have a lot of insecurities, a lot of fears when it comes to this. But I don't see anything not like the Gemini guy. The Gemini reading. Woo, ha, ha. I was feeling it for Gemini. Let's see what the cosmic moons have to say for a timing on this, okay? Sugar daddies, sugar babies. Janet, she's the queen of sugar babies. She could tell you plenty of stories about sugar babies. All right. Look at this. It's the right time to take action. See? Universe got your back. You know you're going to take action. You know they're going to take action once they let go of that fear and insecurity they're going through. But number 6 can be a significant number. Could be your birth date, could be their birthday. Hell, I hope it's not your age. I hope no 6-year-olds watching my channel. I'm just kidding. But it could be 6 days, 6 hours, 6 months. But it's time to take action. Okay? That's the only thing I got. All right, Cancer. That's the new love. Whatever comes out for you. We are going to move along. All right. Ooh, no, we're not canceling this. Let's move along to my Leo, 5158. Where's my Leos at? Where's my lion pride? Let me see their Leo emojis. Roar! Leo. If you have time to spy, you have time to apply. Leo, hit the like. Leo, if you're just now joining the live, hello, Leos. You know I got to make the grand entrance for Leos because I'm a Leo. Everybody knows I'm a Leo. Can't tell. I'm arrogant as shit, but I'm also positive as shit. All right. Leos, if you're a replay warrior, also hit the like. Share, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and hype my videos, Leo. All right? Leos, let's go. We got Leo Venus in the house. We got Sweet Stacy Leo. We got Alexis Leo. All right, Leos. My lion pride. Roar. All right, Leos. That's right. Bring the fire because Leos will burn your ass to the ground. But we love you. Leos will burn you with love. With no regrets. All right. Sarah Louise. That's right. August 3rd, Leo. 3 days after my birthday, Sweet Stacy. I'm a July 31st, Leo. All right. And you know what? July Leos, we fly off the handles first, then ask questions later. All right. Let's see. When the two hearts meet, love oracle. Siva. He's thinking of the fight. Only Siva, now you got me with the emojis. All right, Leos. That's right, Dan the man. Oh my God, Leo. Twin flame connection, 1111. This could be a twin flame connection. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Attraction, divine soul counterparts. Attraction transcends superficiality. Look at that. You also got the attraction card. So this could be a twin flame that you are attracting, Leo. Okay? This new person. Openness. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. So Leo, be open to this person, especially if it's a twin flame. You don't have to. All right. If you subscribe to that, if you don't, then it's a very strong soulmate connection. I subscribe to it though. Okay. So Leo, looks like you're going to have a lot of attraction with this person. Be open with this person. Let's move on to tarot. Let's get some positive for Leo. All right. Positive love for Leo. Hello, gorgeous Ivy. Kimia Kasra. You're July 23rd. Ooh, July Leos. We're intense. My brother's August. My stepfather's August. We're all raised Leos in my house. you imagine? We're all fire signs in my house. I was raised with a Sagittarius mom, a Leo stepfather, a Leo brother, and I'm a Leo. We burned it to the ground. It was an explosion. It was a bomb. Boom. My house. Very explosive. All right, Leos. Leos. Woo! Speaking of that, look at this. Transformation, Leo. Aries energy. Leo, expect the message. Someone wants to bring some type of transformation. They're going to communicate that to you. All right? This person's going to communicate. They're coming into Leo's life to transform their life. I don't think it's a bad tower. This is a transformation tower. This person's going to communicate. They want to transform things in your life. Yeah, this person has been doing some soul searching, some healing, some self-reflection. Look at that, Leo. 4 swords. Libra energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra. So you got this new person that's coming in. They're going to communicate. They've been doing a little bit of self-reflection. They've been doing a little bit of healing. And now they're ready to transform this connection with Leo. All right. Yeah. This person, though, they may be a negative thinker. They may be a negative Nelly. Okay. You got they may feel stuck. They may feel trapped, or they're trapped somewhere. But they can't walk away from that negative thinking, though. They have a hard time walking away from feeling trapped in their own thoughts, feeling stuck in their own thoughts, with the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 9 of Swords. Pisces energy, Gemini energy. Yeah, because look, they're healing from some type of betrayal themselves. That's why this person has done some self-reflection, some meditation, some healing. Look at that. They're healing. They've been through it. And I'm pretty sure Leo's been through it. Gemini energy. Yep. Oh, Leo. This person's making a decision not to be a liar, cheater, thief towards a smart move, whoever this is. Leo, you got a new lover coming in. They're making a decision. They're not going to be a liar to you. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to cheat on you. And they've made that decision, Leo. That's a smart move, because you don't want to lie to a Leo. Leo's the wrong zodiac sign you want to lie to. We know that. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. Yep. Yeah. This person is kind of worried, though. Okay. They're gathering their courage because they may be someone that has a lot of options. Okay. And they may be a little bit confused as to what they want. But I don't think they're going to be confused when they approach Leo, though, because they're going to feel our fire. They're going to feel our intense passion. They're going to feel us. We're the heart chakra. We're the sun. Hello. What's there to be confused about? There's nothing to be confused about. So this person might be a little bit guarded, okay, but they're gathering their courage. All right. Like I said, they might have some options. Scorpio energy, Sagittarius, but they're making that decision not to lie. Look at this. Leo. They're going to be fair with the Leo. They're going to be very fair with the Leo. They ain't going to bring no options in the mix. Libra energy. Yeah. If they couldn't see clearly in the past what they wanted, they could see clearly now. I can see clearly now. The sun's what I want. 2 of Swords in reverse. Libra energy. Yep. But this person, they may care how people view them. Okay. They may be a little bit arrogant, though. Just be careful. And they may also feel that you're not going to be receptive towards them. Okay. That you may be a little bit disappointed with them. With the 7 of Wands in reverse, because they got this little ego, this little arrogancy to them. Leo energy. Yeah. This person, they've been used in the past, or they were a user. So either they were a user or they were a taker. They've been used in the past. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. But look, they ain't going to do that with a Leo. They're not going to do that with a Leo. They intend on building with Leo. They intend on working as a team. This person, smart person. Smart person. Capricorn energy. Yep, like I said, ego. This person has a little bit of the ego, but they're going to hold on to the Leo. They might like shiny objects. They're going to hold on to the Leo. They got a little ego, but so does Leo. Leo's got an ego too. So perfect match made in hell or heaven. Look at that. 4 of Pentacles. Yep. This person has an ego, and like I said, because look, they like to have things their way or the highway. The Emperor in reverse. They could be a prick at times, but would they be a prick with Leo? I doubt it. They like to have things their way. There could be a little bit of a power struggle, because Leo is like a masculine energy, right? And this person lost daddy, like to have things their way or the highway, Aries energy. But look, like I said, are they going to do that to a Leo? Hell no, they're going to do that to Leo. Look at this. This is what they intend on doing with Leo. They intend on spoiling Leo's ass. They intend on marrying Leo, committing to Leo, being devoted to Leo. So if this person has control issues and it's their way or the highway, and they're like that with everybody else, they don't dare to be that with a Leo. They don't dare. This is what they intend on doing with a Leo. Taurus energy, Virgo energy. They want to spoil the shit out of you. This is all about spoiling, taking care of everything. Marriage, commitment, loyalty. That's what they intend on doing with the Leo. Woo! Can I claim this? But they also feel it might not go anywhere because of the Emperor in reverse. They also might feel this ain't going to go anywhere, or they could just be stubborn as shit. Virgo energy. But look at this. Action taking. They're going to pursue you. They're going to chase you. They see Leo as filet mignon. You are the trophy. Cancer energy. How is Leo going to be towards this person? Take the highway. There's no way here. But this is new love, Sarah. It's not past. So if this new love is coming in and they're being sincere, genuine, and they're not being an Emperor in reverse with you, because I don't think that's how they're going to be with the Leo. I think this is just somebody that generally gets their way all the time. Maybe they're used to getting their way all the time because people bow down to them. Okay. But they're not going to be like that with the Leo. And as I say that, fucking card just flew. All right. Leo, you're gonna King of Swords this person. You're gonna body check them. You're gonna body check them. You're gonna be like, cut through the bullshit. Don't bullshit me. What do you want? Because I ain't giving to this if you're not gonna be completely honest and you're not gonna give to me, or you're gonna, whatever. Cut through the bullshit because I ain't giving to this. That's how Leo usually is too. Come correct or don't come at all. Aquarius energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But look at this. You see them as your dream come true. You're going to see them, whatever. Look at this. You're going to be very, very cut through the bullshit. Very like, or not given to this, but in the end, if they come correct, you're going to give to them. You see them as your happily ever after, your little relationship. You want the rainbows. Look at that. The family, the kids, the white picket fence, Pisces energy. And look, they got the Seven of Swords in reverse. You got the Seven of Swords. You both are going to be completely honest with each other. You're not going to lie to each other. Okay? Yeah. 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 You're going to let your guard down with this person because you do see them as this. And you're going to let your guard down with this person. Because if this person comes out you the wrong way, which I don't feel they will, this is what Leo will do. You will leave their ass left out in the cold. You're going to be like, nah. So you're like, either come to me correct or I ain't giving to this and I will leave your ass out in the cold. If this person does come to you correctly, you're going to let your guard down, let the fence down. You do see them as your dream come true and you're happily ever after. Feel like home to each other. Aries energy, Taurus energy, Aquarius energy. But up. All right, Leo. Let's see. Let's get a time estimate with the Moonology card. You just took your meds. Oh, feel better, T Rose. My little Rose. Beautiful, gorgeous. Let's get a time estimate. Leo. Nine months from now, Leo. So you'd have a baby with this person in 9 months, or you'll give birth before this new love comes in. Or maybe there's a sign that you might have a baby with this person. 9 months from now, 28 could be a significant number. Okay, 28, that's on top. 9 could be a significant number as well. It could be their birth month, their birth date, your birth date, not birth month, because that's September, but your birth date. 28, you could be 28, they could be 28, could be 28 days, 28 weeks. God hope not 28 months, 28 hours. All right. All right, Leo. So that's what you have for whatever comes out. New love. All right. Let's move on. Oh, wow. Let's see. Let's move on. Virgo, 10522. 1 hour, 5 minutes, 22 seconds. Virgo, you're not just now joining the live. Please make sure you hit the like. Virgo, you're so welcome, Sarah. If you have time to spy, you have time to apply the thumb. Virgo, if you're just now, if you're a replay warrior, sorry. You can tell it's Mercury retrograde. If you're a replay warrior, hype my video, share, like, subscribe, Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see what's coming towards you with love, whatever comes out. Virgo, new love. Let's go. We're focused on new love. Two, when the two hearts meet, love oracle. Let's go, Virgo. Virgo. New love. Boundaries. Gemini and Taurus had this. You may have to set boundaries. Having a sensible boundaries is important. Confusion. All seekers of experience, confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So you may be feeling confused with this person, or this person might be bringing in confusion. So you might have to set boundaries with this person. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. So let go of the situation. All right. Whatever's keeping you confused, whatever you need to set boundaries, let it go. Let go of whatever control issues you may have. All right. Universe got your back. All right. WO Texas, Virgo Sun. Wow. You got a lot of Virgo placements. You're very grounded, Debbie. You're a very grounded person. All right, Virgo, new love. Virgo, whatever comes out, new love for Virgo. Woo. Whoa. Virgo, speaking of Earth, you got heavy Earth that just came out, Virgo. You got the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. This person is going to watch you before they build with you and offer you something solid. They're going to watch you. They're going to get information on you. They're going to ask people questions before they communicate and before they offer you something solid, because they need to make sure Virgo ain't with nobody. Virgo is not in a relationship or dating somebody or talking to somebody. They want to get their facts straight. So this person's going to watch you, or they're probably already watching you, but somebody newer, somebody in your energy, maybe somebody you don't even know that likes you. Okay. Friends, coworkers, whatever, friend of a friend, family. Could be they're watching you, or they're going to watch you, this person. Okay. They're going to get their information. They're going to gather their facts before they offer you something solid, before they work with you. Okay. Build something with you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yep. Like I said, they want to offer you commitment, but before they come offering you a commitment, they want this commitment. They need to make sure that Virgo and them are on the same page. Okay. They don't want to look stupid. They don't want to look like a fool. Heavy Earth, Virgo energy. The reason being is because this person's insecure with the Queen of Cups in reverse. They don't want to look like an ass, and they're very insecure. Cancer energy. Yep. Yeah. This person's, the reason why they're insecure, okay, and they want to make sure before they approach Virgo that they have all the information is because, look, they've been treated unfairly in the past, and it's something they have a hard time moving on from. And that's why they're insecure. Justice in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. They have a hard time moving on from being treated unfairly in the past. Libra energy, Aquarius energy. Yeah. This person's scared to be vulnerable. They want to give to Virgo. Look at you. Heavy earth in here. Capricorn energy, Cancer energy. This person's scared to share their feelings. They're scared to be vulnerable. They're very insecure, but they want to give to you. They do. They want to nurture this. They want to give this. Yeah. This person feels you're not going to give them a chance with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's why they're spying on you. They're watching you. They're getting information. They're like, listen, the Virgo's not going to give me a chance. They're not going to give me a chance. They may be going through a karmic cycle as well. All fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Yeah. This person, I feel, is confused or lacks direction when it comes to approaching you with a love offer because they're scared you're going to reject their offer. See, the Chariot in reverse and the Four of Cups. Again, this is someone that's scared you're going to reject them. They want to make sure that you are going to say yes before they approach you. Cancer energy. Yep. This person is obsessively thinking about Virgo. They are obsessed over Virgo. They may have some toxic bad habits. Just watch out for that. But they're very obsessed over the Virgo. Capricorn energy. Yeah. Yep. This person is single. They like their independence. They're very single with the Three of Cups in the reverse. But they're ending this cycle. Look, I feel this is what they're ending. If they have bad habits, they're ending that. They're ending that. This is death, ending of bad habits. They're letting go of things that no longer serve them for the Virgo. Okay? They're very much single. And if they were involved in third parties, they're putting an end to that. If there was third parties involved. So I feel, look, they got some bad habits and they usually like to, sip out of other people's cups, share cups. They're ending that for the Virgo. Yeah. Because they don't want to move on from the Virgo. They feel a soul tie to the Virgo. They're not going to want to move on and let go of you. Yeah. Yeah. This is somebody, they have a hard time letting things go. They usually keep things stagnant. Okay. They have hard time letting things go, and they usually keep things stuck or stagnant because they do have jealousy issues and they've been disrespected in the past. All right. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Hangman, Pisces energy, Aries, Sagittarius. But look, they want that new love with Virgo. They want to take a leap of faith, Aries, with Virgo. Yeah. They've been through it. Whew. This person has been through it. Yeah. This person's scared to offer their cup of love to Virgo. They're very scared. Like I said, that's why they're spying on Virgo. They're scared to offer their cup of love to Virgo because they've been betrayed, backstabbed in the past. Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy. But look, Virgo, this is what they intend on doing to Virgo. They intend on coming in as a boss daddy, emperor, and giving. Even though they're scared, even though they've been through it, we've all been through it. We've all been scared. They're going to gather their courage. Once they end the cycles in their life, like let go of that devil, things that no longer serve them, let go of the third parties, of sipping in other people's cups, okay? Because they are putting an end to that death card. They're going to come in as a boss daddy to Virgo. And they're going to give to Virgo. Aries energy, Taurus energy. Yep. Nope. They want to build with Virgo. Look at that. They want to build. They want to work Virgo. Capricorn energy. Let's see how Virgo. Exactly. That's what I always say. Fear is the big. Hey, Mitzi. Hello, gorgeous. Fear is a killer. Fear is what destroys people's, because it's an emotion. People let their emotions get the best of them. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. Letting your fear take over your emotions. Move the fuck on. How are you going to be in a relationship if you let fear take over? Let's see how Virgo receives this person. Yeah. you're going to want to, you're healing. You're going to want to maybe heal things with them. Okay. Maybe you see them as healing. Yeah. You're not going to leave this person on the cold. I think this is what I see. You see this person healing, and you're not going to leave this person out in the cold. You're going to give them a chance. All right. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. You're not going to feel stuck when it comes to this person. You're not going to be thinking negatively. Okay. Because I feel you've been through it just like them and you understand. So you're not going to feel stuck. You're not going to be in this negative mindset when it comes Gemini energy. Yeah. And you know how they had the Page of Swords upright spine? You have it in reverse. Okay. So you may also want to have you may want to have the last word. Like you may be the type of person that likes to have the last word when it comes to connections, situations, and stuff like that. There may be a lot of gossip that's around this connection as well. Okay, because this is also the gossiping card. So there may be a lot of talk, a lot of gossip when it comes to this connection, but you're not going to feel stuck and you're not going to let the gossip, like you might have friends, family saying, oh, don't listen, don't give this person a chance. Then, you know, the naysayers, but I feel you're not going to listen to them. Okay. You're not going to listen to them. You're not going to leave them out in the cold. You're going to come out of your head about it. You know, this person's healing. Well, you're not going to move on from them. 6 of Swords in reverse. You're not, especially if you want things to work. Yeah. But guess what? You know, Debbie O from Texas. Now you said you're scared too. Look at this. You're scared too. You're insecure too. They're insecure. You're insecure. You're both the same energy. So you both understand each other. This is going to be a connection where you both are going to understand. Even if people, you know, you get some people always in people's business, don't know how to mind their own goddamn business. You're not going to listen to it. You're going to do what you want to do. Cancer energy. Well, I would assume, Debbie, this is new love. I would assume if they're coming in with the Emperor status to give and take and to build, I think that's coming in correctly. I don't know how much more correctly you want out of that. They've been through it just like you've been through it. They're going to let their guard down. They're scared as hell. They're scared as hell. Well, you too. You both are insecure. So, but there's going to be a lot of talk, a lot of gossiping. All right, let's get a time frame. Look at this. November. So this could be this month or it could be next November, but we're already in November because look at that. It could be November 25th because 25 is a number. So 25 could be a significant number. It could be November 25th that they come. You could be 25. They could be 25. Or 25 could be your birthday, could be theirs. Or like I said, this could be November 25th, could be 10 days from now. We're the 15th of November, right? So this could be sooner rather than later. Okay. So that's the new love energy for you, Virgo. All right. We're going to move it along. Libra, 1:18:52, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 52 seconds. Libra, if you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. Libra, you have time to spy, you have time to apply. Apply the thumb. Libra, if you're a replay warrior, Libra, also hit the like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. All right. You're so welcome, Debbie O, Texas. You're so welcome. You're welcome, gorgeous queen. All right. 2 hearts. There we go. We got Jean balancing her eyeballs as always. I love it, Jean. Woo! Jean, you just made a card fly out. Jean, did you do that telepathically with your eyes? Because as soon as I said that and I looked at your beautiful eyes, Jean, guess what flew out? The heart. The heart. All right. You begin to feel your heart beat faster when you are closer. So when this person comes in, you're going to feel, dun, 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 dun. You're going to feel a little heart pitter patter. Trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. Damn real you do. You need to have trust in a relationship. Emotions. Look deep within your emotion. Okay. So Spirit's saying when it comes to this person, okay, you need to have an open heart, which I feel you will. You need to have trust. And you need to look deep within your emotions. Is this person for me? Is this the right person? Is this who I really want? Okay, Libra? Let's move on to, I was about to say, let's move on to Taurus. I meant to say tarot, but I almost said a zodiac sign. All right. Lisa, hello, gorgeous. Let's move on. Let's get to, or not to Oracle, to tarot. This person, this new love for Libra. Where's my Libras at? Hello, Gregory. I may what? Woo. All right. So this person can't move on right now from some type of ending. All right. They can't seem to move on some type of ending, some type of relationship that ended. 6 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups in reverse. Scorpio, Cancer energy. All right. Yeah. But this person, if they were confused, they're not confused anymore. All right. So I believe this is a connection they were in previously that kept them confused, emotionally confused, mentally confused, maybe physically confused, that they couldn't move on from. Okay. Scorpio energy. Yeah. This person was feeling stuck, but they're coming out of that confusion. Again, the moon in reverse. This signifies coming out of confusion. All right. So you got somebody in your energy or going to come in your energy. They're not going to be confused anymore what they want. They may have a hard time letting go of a past relationship, which is normal. They need to heal. So this person was feeling stuck and they were blinded in the past of what they wanted, what they was keeping them confused. All right. They were blinded to the confusion, which I feel they're coming out of that blindness because they're coming out of confusion. All right. The moon in reverse and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I feel this person was confused and they were feeling stuck and they were blinded because they were busy overindulging. They could have been overindulging in sex, food, drugs, alcohol, porn, whatever. But they were overindulgent, and that's what was keeping them confused. Whatever bad ending they had that they couldn't move on, they just felt like, if I'm going to drink, it's going to make me feel better. If I overeat, it's going to make me feel better. Okay? If I watch porn, it's going to make me feel better. All right? With the 9 of Cups. But then they came to realize that they just kept them emotionally unfulfilled. Pisces energy. This person wants new love now. If they were stuck, feeling confused, they're not anymore. This is what they want. Ace of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah. This is somebody that admires you. They put you on a little pedestal and they're hoping to have some type of victory with you. Leo energy. They're hoping to have some type of victory when it comes to new love with you. Yep. This person might be a player or they might have been a player. And that's what was keeping them confused. They were overindulging, being a player. They couldn't move on from a past relationship. So they were just playing the field, swinging the wand like a baton. All right. Being in and out, being impulsive. All right. Here for a good time, not a long time. But look, they feel a very strong connection with you. A soul tie, soul bond. They feel a chemistry with you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini energy. Yep. This person just wanted sex space. They were all talk, no action, flaky as hell. Ace of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But they're coming out of that. Feeling stuck. Just negative thinking. And look, they're going to be genuine with you. This is genuine offer. They're going to be playful with you. They have genuine feelings for you. It could be somebody younger than you. It doesn't have to be. But this is a sincere offer. I don't think they're coming in that player energy. But we'll find out. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah, they regret it. Huh? If this person was a player in the past playing they regret it. They feel embarrassed. They feel ashamed. They were playing the field, okay, because they were overindulgent, because they were feeling stuck, because they were hurting. 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Yeah, they're walking away. They're walking away from that. They're walking away from the player ways. They feel unworthy. They feel unworthy, and they're walking away from that ending. Star in reverse, 8 of Cups. Whoops, didn't I say I don't feel they're going to come towards you in that energy because they regret that. They regret behaving that way. So they're going to walk away from their player ways. They feel unworthy. Aquarius energy, Pisces energy. Yep, because look, Judgment in reverse. They need to learn valuable lessons. Okay? They made poor decisions in the past. They thought by swinging the wand, sharing the wand with the whole world was going to resolve all their problems. It solves all their problems because they were heartbroken. They couldn't move on from a relationship. Scorpio energy. Yep. This person is not at peace with themselves. Very imbalanced. Sagittarius energy. But look, they intend on taking that leap of faith. A reformed player for Libra. They intend on taking a leap of faith and offering you their cup of love, a genuine offer. Again, Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups. This is a genuine offer. This is sincerity. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player. I just swing the wand a lot. They don't want to be a player no more. Aries, Scorpio energy. Yep, see? They've been heartbroken. And that's why they were a player. Libra. They're scared of shit. Sagittarius energy. But they're going to do it. They're going to do it. Let's see on your end. Let's see on your end, Libra. How are you going to be receptive to this person? You both are mad. Look at this. You might reject them, or you're going through your own pain, your own heartbreak. Let's find out. Woo! You may not believe them. You may not trust them because you may feel this person out of a shady past. You might just be leaving this person out in the cold and be like, no, thank you, but no, thank you. I don't want to test the player waters. You may think you're a reformed player, and maybe they are, because I'm getting reformed here, but you might not trust it. Look at this. You may leave this person in the cold. You may reject them. Taurus energy, Libra. Yep, because you're going to feel stuck in your head. You're going to feel stuck. They're coming unstuck. They know exactly what they want. They want the Libra. And Libra's like, you're going to be in this negative thinking because if you've heard or if you've known this person was a player in the past, that's going to be on your mind. Gemini energy. You're going to watch this person. You're going to watch this person like a hawk. Carefully. You're going to gather your information before you make a decision to reject them because you're very much in your head. And before you leave them out in the cold, you're going to sit there and get your information. You're going to get the 411, your intel with the Page of Swords. You're going to ask around, family, friends, theirs, whatever. You're going to watch their social media and you're going to watch them like a hawk before you make that decision. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yep. Before you move towards them. Smart move, Libra. Smart move. You're going to watch them like a hawk before you move towards them. Aquarius energy. And if you feel like they're a player, you're going to reject them. You're going to leave them out in the cold. That's smart, Libra. Smart decision. You know, it's like what when you watch something and you know the price is too high and you keep watching, you're waiting till it goes on sale before you buy it. You're going to be doing that with this person. Before I invest my time or invest shit in that, I want to get my intel. I'm going to get the facts. Hi, Kara. Hello. What was that? Oh, Lisa, you're not dumb. Don't call yourself dumb. Nobody's dumb. Nobody's dumb. You're so welcome, T Rose. You have a good night, love bug. See you next time, gorgeous. All right. 60. It's in the past. So this could be a past person returning as a new energy. So this could be a past person coming in as a new person, a reformed player. And this is why you're going to watch them like a hawk, because you already know the type of person they are. It's in the past. 60 could be your age, could be their age, could be in 60 days, 60 hours, 60 minutes. But it's in the past. So it could be a past person who is coming back as a new version of themselves. Okay? You're welcome, Lisa. You're so welcome. We are going to move on to Scorpio. 1:31:15, 1 hour, 31 minutes, 15 seconds. Where's my Scorpios at? Scorpio, if you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. Scorpio, if you have time to spy, you have time to apply. Apply that thumb. Scorpio, if you're a replay warrior, hype my videos, share, like, subscribe, and hype away. Show Kitty some love. All right. Scorpio, new energy and love. Scorpio. Where's my Scorpios at? There we go. We got Sarah. Hello, gorgeous. Susie's like, I'm making sure I'm putting my stinger energy in this live. Right? Delaney, right? Mari 777, my favorite number, 777 and 444. Thank you so much, Siva. Awesome boss daddy mod. All right. Oh, I forgot. I'm jumping right into tarot, and I forgot to do the when the two hearts meet love oracle. When the two hearts meet, what's going to happen? When the two hearts meet. Cherish your relationship. So you might want to cherish this person that's coming in. Learn. You need to learn some things, or you will learn some things when this person comes in. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So I feel you're going to cherish and you're going to learn things from each other. Okay? Clarity. You're going to give each other clarity, or you're going to get some type of clarity when this person comes in. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. So take the time. Don't just jump into crap. You're going to learn things from each other. You're going to get some type of clarity, and you're going to cherish your relationship, or cherish whatever you've learned when you've gotten clarity when this person comes in. Okay? Kaboom. Where's the stingers at? All right. Mitzi's like, I'll show you my big stinger if you show me mine. All right, move on to tarot, Scorpio. Oh, Veronica, you're very welcome. It's nice to see you in my live, Veronica. All right. Scorpio. Ooh. Oh. Woo. You got a King of Wands. You got a big daddy who's has genuine feelings for you. They're coming in with genuine feelings. They're coming in with a very genuine offer. Big daddy energy, big daddy offer. Look at that. Get your stinger away. Maybe you should hide the stinger for a bit, because this could be some good wand action. You got the King of Wands. All right. The King of Wands is a guy who pursues things. They're an action taker. They make things happen. They do. They make things happen. They know what they want. They go after it very passionately. King of Wands will commit. if they really love you or in love with you. You got a King of Wands coming in with a genuine offer. They want to be genuine or whatever. However, this King of Wands could be a little bit emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative. So watch out for that. Maybe you want to bring the stinger out. Pisces energy, Aries energy, or sorry, Leo energy. King of Wands, Big Daddy Leo. Leo energy, Scorpio energy. Yeah. This person may not give to you at first, or they may not be willing to give their cup of love so quickly at first because they've been hurt in the past. They may be a little bit selfish because they've been hurt in the past. Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they may feel rejected, but this person knows your worth, Scorpio. This King of Wands, Big Daddy, knows Scorpio's worth with the Four of Cups in reverse. Cancer energy. Yep. This person may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, okay? After a tower moment, this person's been through a tower. They've been through a bad ending, like I said, the Three of Swords. So they may be a little bit selfish or just not giving to you right away. They're overwhelmed because of a bad ending that they went through. Aries energy, Capricorn energy, but they're coming out of that negative thinking. They're coming out of feeling stuck. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. Yep, they're letting go of any type of confusion if they were confused. Okay. Yeah. This person is going to come in and they're going to fight for the Scorpio. They're going to defend this connection. All right. They're letting go of whatever confusion or whatever's been keeping them confused, this bad tower, the bad ending, the heartbreak, confusion. If they had options, they're letting go of that. Scorpio, look at you showing up in your reading, and they're going to defend the connection for Scorpio. They're going to invest time, put in the work, and they're going to fight for Scorpio. Look at that. King of Wands coming in to fight for the Scorpio. Taurus energy, Leo energy. They made that decision. Two of Wands, Aries energy. Yep. This person was blinded in the past. I feel this heartbreak, this bad ending, this tower is what was keeping this person stuck, keeping this person blinded, keeping them confused. But guess what? This person, if you give this person a chance, this is what they're saying. If you give me a chance, I will treat you fairly. I'm not going to be like the past person or past people you've had in your life. If you give me this chance, Scorpio, I will treat you like a queen. I will be fair to you. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra energy. This person could be a little bit stubborn. Okay. But look, they're walking away from that stubbornness. Okay. And they're walking away from any bad endings. Look at that. They're walking away from the confusion. They're walking away from the bad endings. They're walking away from their stubbornness. They're walking away from that. They're walking away from this tower. They're going to fight for Scorpio. They are. They're walking away. Virgo energy, Aquarius energy, Pisces energy. Yeah, they're closing out that cycle. Look at that, Scorpio. They are ending that cycle of confusion, cycle of being stuck, cycle of stubbornness, because they want to come in. They want to be a big daddy to Scorpio. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You might have met this person online. Doesn't have to be. Could be somebody at a distance. Doesn't have to be. Just traveling could be involved. Doesn't have to be. But they're closing a cycle because look, they intend on Queen of Wandsing up the Scorpio. They intend on having a relationship with the Scorpio. They find Scorpio very attractive, good looking, confident, sitting on a damn throne like a damn queen. Sagittarius, Aries energy. Yeah, this person is healing. If this person was a user in the past and they took from people, they're healing from that. They've done a lot of self-reflection, and they're not going to come to Scorpio like that. They know better to come towards Scorpio like that. They're healing from either a connection that was, they're either healing from a connection that was just no equality, no give and take in it, or if this is how they were, that's what they're healing. They've had a lot of time to sit there and lay there and stare at those goddamn swords while they heal and do a lot of self-reflection. Libra energy, Taurus energy. Yep. This person might not be This person might talk a lot of crap. Just let you know with the Page of Swords in reverse. They might like to talk a lot of crap. Okay? But they're going to feel, they might be a shit talker. That's what I mean. They could be a shit talker. But who doesn't talk shit? We all talk shit. They could be a shit talker, a little argumentative. But look, they feel this loveless connection with you. This love soul bond. And look, they're going to take that leap of faith towards a Scorpio. The shit talker, King of Wands, is going to come because that's what they do. They pursue. And they're going to take a leap of faith towards a Scorpio. Aries energy. Yep, they made that decision. Let's see. Let's see how, I almost said Aquarius because I was reading Mitzi's comment. Let's see how Scorpio, oh, by the way, happy birthday, Scorpio. You see, here we go again. First of all, I got to stop before I get into this. How is Scorpio? Happy birthday, Scorpio. How dare me? I don't know why, but I you know what? We've had so much snow that I feel we're in winter. I thought we were already in Sag season. And I was about to say happy birthday to Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Scorpio. I am so sorry. So sorry, Scorpio. Much love. It's still your season. It's only the 15th, but I feel like we're already in winter. I've had nothing but snow for this whole goddamn week. Okay. And it's starting to snow again. We're going to have snow tomorrow. That I'm thinking we're already in Sag season because it's winter and Sag season. So I'm sorry, Scorpio. All right. Moving along. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Don't shoot me, Scorpio, with your stinger. Okay. All right. Let's see how Scorpio is going to respond to this. Hi, Wade. Wade from Arizona. Wade from Arizona. How is Scorpio going to receive this? You're not going to trust them at first, and you might not give them a chance at first because you don't trust them. With the Wheel of Fortune reverse and the Star in reverse, it's funny because they got the Star in reverse, right? With the Wheel of Fortune upright. They're like, give me a chance, Scorpio, give me a chance. And Scorpio's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to give you a chance. I don't trust you. I got my stinger out. Aquarius energy, all fixed energy towards Leo's kept. But look, well, I'm going to tell you something, Scorpio. Even though you're going to be like, I don't know. Should I? Would I? Could I? You're gonna take your time. You're gonna take your time, but you're gonna invest. You're gonna invest. Look at that little pentacle and look at the slow little horse. Nine of Pentacles is the slowest moving nine on the deck. Scorpio, you're gonna take your time. You're gonna take your time because you're gonna be like, can I trust this? Can I not trust this? I don't know. Should I invest my time? But I feel you're gonna take your time. You will invest, Virgo energy. Look at this, Scorpio. Two of Cups. Once you come in slowly and you make that decision after you see this person is coming in very genuinely, okay, to take that leap of faith, they feel the lovers, you feel that Two of Cups connection. You're going to be drawn to them. You're going to share your cup with them, Scorpio. Look at you, Cancer energy. Look at you, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's get a Moonology time estimate for this person. Scorpio, there is no more time. There's no more time, Scorpio. 59 can be a significant number. You could be born in 1959. They could be 59. You could be 59. Could be 59 days, 59 minutes. But no more time, Scorpio. No more time. All right, Scorpio. So that's your new love, whatever comes out. We're going to move on. Hi, Kristen. Ambassador Scorpio. Hello. Greetings to all. Sagittarius. 144.14. Oh my God. Sagittarius has 444. 144, 1 hour, 44 minutes, 14 seconds. Sagittarius. If you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. Sagittarius, if you have time to spy, you have time to apply the thumb. If you're a replay warrior, share, like, subscribe, and hype my hair. Just kidding. Hype the video. Lion's mane getting all frazzled, as always. All right, let's see. Let's get the when the two hearts meet love oracle for Sagittarius. Hello, Fragrance Therapy, gorgeous. Welcome in. We got Rees man in the house or Aries man? Sagittarius, embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. So you want to embrace your feelings. Embrace your feelings when this person comes in, Sagittarius. All right? Take the time to explore the deep emotions you're experiencing. Embrace what destiny has to offer you and enlightenment. So embrace your feelings and enlightenment. All right? With enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are the one with the divine. All right? So Sagittarius, embrace your feelings. It will bring you into enlightenment. Okay? The divine has your back. Always. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Let's find out with tarot about this. Damn, is my banner getting huge again? Or is it just because Sagittarius is a long word? All right. Let's see, Sagittarius. New love. New. For Sagittarius. Woo. You must have Scorpio because look. Shit me not. Scorpio had the two same cards. You might have Scorpio in your chart. They may have heavy Scorpio. You got the King of Wands, Big Daddy here. Pursuer, action taker. All right. They want to come in and offer you the little cup of love. Or they want to offer you something genuine. Big Daddy wants to come riding on his horse. Yep. This Big Daddy might think that things might not work in their favor, though. So I feel you got Big Daddy wants to come in galloping on his little horse. They want to offer you something genuine, offer you a cup of love. But with the Magician in reverse, they could either be a little bit manipulative. Maybe they're going to do it in a manipulative way. Or they might think things will not work in their favor. Gemini energy. Yep. This person has hidden feelings for you. They like to keep some secrets. High Priestess, Cancer energy. Yeah. This is what they like to keep secrets. That the secrets is that they're emotionally closed off, emotionally manipulative, emotionally unavailable. So that is why they think things will not work in their favor, because they only care about how they feel. Or maybe that was them in the past. We'll see. Yeah, this person could be a little bit defensive, Sagittarius, because they know they're emotionally closed off, emotionally unavailable, emotionally manipulative. They like to keep secrets. They like to keep things hidden, but they also have hidden feelings for you. Leo energy, Pisces energy. I feel this person, even though they're a little bit guarded, they've been through it. That's why they're guarded. They are gathering their courage, and they're going to come in fast to express to you how they feel. Okay? They're going to come in fast to talk, to have some type of conversation. And I feel they're going to talk about what they've been through. Sagittarius, Gemini energy. But they're defensive. Yeah. This person, they're going to come and express to you how they have commitment issues. They're commitment phobe. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Virgo energy. So this person's manipulative. They're emotionally closed off. Big Daddy, the pursuer. All right. They have a lot of passion for you, though. They got passion in their pants for you. But they're going to tell you. They're not going to hide. This isn't someone that's going to hide what they have to say. This is somebody who's very straight shooter. They're going to tell you. But they're gathering their courage to tell you, though. They're gathering the courage. They're a little guarded. They're very defensive. And they're probably going to tell you that they're not interested in commitment right now, but they are interested in the passion. Okay? That they do have commitment issues. Yeah. And the reason being is because, look, they've been hurt. They've been rejected in the past. Okay? They're going to tell you because they see your worth. The only reason why they're going to tell you is because they see your worth. They see something in you. All right? Cancer energy, Libra energy. Yep. This person's healing. They're healing. At least they're recognizing it. They're healing. Big Daddy knows. They're healing. Gemini energy. Yep. This person's going to communicate. They're going to communicate how they like your independence. They like their independence, but they're going to communicate how attractive you are. Okay. How attracted they are to you, and that they would love to spoil you, take care of you. They're going to communicate that. The Page of Wands is a communication card. They're going to tell you, they're going to come in fast with their sword, and they're going to communicate. Message, letter, phone call, text, whatever. It could be somebody younger than you. Doesn't have to be someone's immature. Pages is immature energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Yep. This person is doing some soul searching. So after they do a little bit of soul searching, they're keeping to themselves. They ain't bothering nobody. All right. They're healing. They're doing some soul searching. They're going to come in. They're going to tell you. They're going to tell you, I'm not ready for commitment. I'm ready for passion. I know what I want, but I'm not ready to settle down. And that's okay, as long as they're being truthful about it. That's your choice, how you want to handle it, how you want to respond, if you want to invest or to just keep it friendly. That's your decision. But at least they're going to be honest, and they're going to tell you about it. That's the most important part. All right. Yeah. This person's hope. Look, they would love to have a new beginning in love with you, new love with you. They would, even though they have commitment issues. They would love to start something with you, and they're hoping that they'll have some type of victory with you. Okay. They do admire you. They do find you attractive. They do feel maybe you get a lot of attention, but they would love to have a new beginning in love with you. I feel once they're done healing, once they're done doing their soul searching, maybe they'll be ready for commitment. Who knows? But they would love to have this with you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo energy. Yeah, this person right now is not at peace with themselves, or imbalanced, or not balanced right now. They're very impatient as well. All right. They lack coordination right now. Okay. Sagittarius energy. Yeah, this person is in their ego with the sun. Okay. They're not having a positive outlook over the situation with you. Leo energy. Here comes the sun, little Leo. Yeah. Yeah. I feel this person is letting go of any confusion after a tower moment. They've been through it. Okay. They're letting go of the confusion because this tower really set them off. And they're letting go of that. Aries energy. They may be struggling financially, going through a divorce. Doesn't have to be, but this is somebody usually is not loyal. They're not giving. Very stubborn. Taurus energy. But look, even though this person is feeling overwhelmed, they're very overwhelmed. They do intend on uniting with you, taking you out, okay, and investing time, putting in the work, investing time with you. And I feel it's only when they're done healing and doing their soul searching. But it doesn't mean they're going to commit. They're going to put in the work. They're going to invest time. They want to take you out, have a good time. They're very overwhelmed right now. They're biting off more than they can chew. But just be aware, they may not be ready for commitment, which is normal, right? Let them do their thing. Yeah, see? They're in pain right now. 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. Let's see how you are going to receive this person, Sagittarius. Ooh. Wow. Wow. You know how they have the Knight of Swords and upright? Yours is in reverse, but you got the same intention as them. New beginning in love. Listen, you're letting go of any type of the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're letting go of any type of gaslighting, or if I'm not saying gaslighting, if you have issues with not impulsive, but recklessness, or if you have issues of just jumping into things, okay, not being able to express clearly what you need to say, or having issues with just pleasing people, with letting them hear, like, what do you say that? Telling people what they want to hear just to get away from things or whatever. You're letting go of that. Okay. I'm not calling you a gaslighter, but if you normally have a hard time expressing yourself or being completely honest with people, just as a protection, you're letting go of that. Okay. With the Knight of Swords in reverse and the 4 Pentacles in reverse, you're letting go of that. You would be interested in new love with this person. Okay. But you feel, even though you're interested and you are letting go of any type of reckless behavior, impulsiveness, or whatever, not being able to speak clearly on what you feel or need, and you want this new beginning in love, you feel this person's, they have the Seven of Pentacles upright, you have it in reverse. You feel this person's going to waste your time when it comes to a commitment, relationship, or marriage. You feel this person's going to waste your time. And they might, because I don't feel they're ready for commitment. They're ready for love. They're ready for wands. They're open up to it, but they're not ready to commit. Someone could be in love with you. They could love you. It doesn't mean they want to commit. Ready to settle down. But I feel you feel this person's going to waste your time. Taurus energy, double Taurus. Yeah. You on your divine masculine, you're in your boss daddy energy. You're going to make an executive decision. Whatever you decide, you're going to make an executive decision. You're going to feel this person out. You're going to feel them out. And after that, you're making a boss daddy move. Boss daddy, executive decision. Aries energy. Hey, mountain girl. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome in. Good to see you. All right. Let's get time frame. Woo! With the Moonology. It's the right time to take action. Number 6. So this person might be coming in soon. They may be taking action soon with that swords. Okay. Number 6 can be a significant number. Could be your birth date, their birth date. Could be 6 days, 6 months, 6 weeks. But it's time to take action. Okay. So they may be taking action pretty soon. Sagittarius, your decision on what you decide. I feel this person does have love in their heart. They do care. They do have passion for you. That's for sure with the King of Wands. But I don't feel they're ready for commitment just yet. Can it happen in the future? Absolutely. But not now. Like they need to heal. They need to heal, which is fine. Let them heal. It's not your business. You do what you want to do, Sagittarius. All right. So that's Susan, your energy for new love, Sag. All right. Oh, God, what's happening? Cancel. All right. We're moving on to Cappy's Capricorn. 1:57:16. 1 hour, 57 minutes, 16 seconds. 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 16 seconds. Capricorn. That's right. Patience is key, Siva. If you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like. Capricorn, give me a second because I'm getting tired of my damn hair always looking crazy. All right. Capricorn. If time to spy, you have time to apply the like. Capricorn, if you're a replay warrior, hit the like, share, like, subscribe, leave your comment. Where's my happy Cappies at? Capricorn, stellium, Mitzi. Delaney is also a sun and a stellium. Look at that. Where's my happy Cappies at? All right, Capricorn, let's get 2 of hearts. When 2 hearts unite. Love Oracle. Fragrance therapy, Capricorn sign. All right. Capricorn, new love for Capricorn. New love. Who is this person? New love. Challenges. You may have some challenges with this person. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. So even though you may have some challenges, Spirit's saying you can overcome those challenges. You can overcome anything. Okay? Cherish your relationship. So you'll overcome challenges. And once you do, you need to cherish your relationship, Cap. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So you may learn things from each other after things become a challenge, okay? And then you'll wind up cherishing things, okay? All right, Capricorn. Love and light. Hey, love and light. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome in. All right. New love for Capricorn. Who is this person? Who is this person? New love for Capricorn. Ooh. Give me a second. My cards just got all jumbled. I don't like that. I like to shuffle with my cards being all upright. Okay. Capricorn, new love. Ooh, okay. Okay. So if this person could be somebody that usually uses people, they could be usually a taker, not a giver. But guess what? This person is gathering up their courage. They've been through it, or they've been used in the past. So I feel, hold on, they either used or they've been used in the past. I feel this person's scared. They're a little guarded. They're gathering up their courage because they were used in the past. With the nine of wands, or sorry, the 9 of wands and the 6 of pentacles in reverse. Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy. This person's guarded. They've been through it. They've been used. They may have been a user as well. But look, this person has love for you. This new person's going to support the connection with the Capricorn, Cancer energy. So even though this person's been through it, they've been used, they've been taken for granted, they still got love in their heart and they're still very supportive, and they're going to be. All right. Yeah. This person has been hurt in the past. They were used. They were taken for granted. 3 of Swords, which caused them to become overindulgent. So what they do with their pain, when they're hurt, when they're used, taking advantage, what are they doing? They're drinking their feelings away. They're eating their feelings away. Whatever, shopping their feelings away. Whatever it is, they're overindulging, pouring their feelings away. All right, 10 of Cups in reverse. They're just not emotionally fulfilled right now with the 9 of Cups in reverse, Pisces energy, because they've been hurt. Okay, they went through some type of heartbreak, but they still managed to still have love in their heart. Yeah, this person does have trust issues with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse because they've been taken for granted. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yep. This person may be a little bit defensive. Okay, and they may be a little bit, like I said, I get a lot of on guard energy. I got a lot of guarded energy. This person's very guarded with their heart. And they're very defensive, which can cause them to be careless at times. Careless with the overindulgence, with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Wands, Leo energy, Virgo energy. But look, they're wanting a new beginning. They're wanting to take a leap of faith. They're wanting to take a chance, even though they've been hurt in the past. They're wanting to take that chance and be a fool. Aries energy. Yep. This person is surrendering. They don't want to keep things stuck, and they're letting go. They're surrendering things that are keeping them confused. They don't want any type of confusion when it comes to connections or relationships. Pisces energy, double Pisces. Yeah. They want to have some type of fortune with you. Look at that. They want some type of chance with you. When they meet you, if they haven't met you, or if they've already met you, if it's somebody new in your energy, they feel fortunate to have you in their life. You're the good luck fortune. The wheel is spinning. And they're hoping that wheel spins in their favor when it comes to Capricorn. Could be fixed sign, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. This person's going to take their time. They're going to move slowly because they're guarded. They're defensive. Siva. Let's find out who you gifted. Thank you, Siva. This person is going to take their time. They're going to move slow. They're not going to go fast. With the 8 of Wands in reverse, okay? Because they've been hurt, because they've been betrayed, all right? This person, Emperor in reverse. They have a lot of control issues, okay? They're aware of the highway. They're used to getting their way all the time with the Emperor in reverse. So you may want to take things slowly as well. Yeah. You got the Emperor in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. This person has control issues. They could be a little bit sharp with their tongue. Okay, they can be quick-witted. And then they fly out the mouth. All right, and things have to go their way. So be careful. They might have a little bit of narc tendencies with the King of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Aquarius energy. But look at this. Look at this. This person is very stubborn. They may also feel they're going to waste their time. This ain't going to go anywhere. Who got it? Who got it? Is it Mitzi? No way. When I did a gift membership on Sagittarius Soul Tarot, Mitzi got it. Now Siva did it, and Mitzi got it. Look at that. This person's very stubborn. They may also think things aren't going to go anywhere because they got control issues. They got to have to have things their way all the time. But you know what led them there is the heartbreak. That's what led them there, is the heartbreak, a painful ending. Okay? But this person, look at that. They see you as the Empress, Capricorn, and they have genuine feelings. And when they come towards you, they're hoping you're going to accept. It's a small offer. They're starting small because that's all they can do right now. They've been through it. It's a small offer, but look at this Empress. They want to have a family with you. They want to start a family with you. If you don't want bibis, you know what to do, right? But they may see you as family as well. They're very attracted to you. And they want to offer you their cup of love. It's a genuine offer. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Oh my God. Player alert. Player alert. This is usually a fly-by-night person. So be careful. I don't know if this person, let's find out if this person is going to come in as a player, because this person has player vibes. All right. But they want to give the Empress a genuine offer. So let's see. Are they going to come back as a player? Fly by night? Here for a good time, not a long time? I need to find out. Are they? She does look good in green. Are they? This person makes a lot of impulsive decisions. Woo. Yeah. Sorry, Cappy. Hierophant in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. This person's scared of commitment. You guys are not on the same page. So this person, even though they have genuine feelings for you, they want to make you a genuine offer, they're still going to be a player. You got a player coming your way, Capricorn. Watch out. They got commitment issues, commitment phobe. They're not on the same page. They don't want marriage. They don't want a relationship. Taurus energy, Virgo energy. To confirm that with the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're a player. They're going to swing the wand like a baton. They just want to poke, 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 stroke, 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 and say goodbye. It's because they've been hurt. We all been hurt, though. Get therapy. Don't think you're going to get therapy by swinging your wand around. But maybe that's how people cope with things. Overindulgence. Addictions. Let's see. Capricorn. I'm sorry, Capricorn. I thought it was going to be a positive read. We've had a couple positive. Gemini wasn't. Capricorn. Capricorn's worse than Gemini. Hello, Dee. Let's see how Capricorn is going to respond to this person. Mitzi, you are lucky. You're lucky with your little stinger. All right, Capricorn. How are you going to respond to this player? I hope you respond with a bat. So you could just knock him out to outer space. Woo! Yeah, you're not going to get, oh, you know how the Empress was up right there? Empress in reverse here. You're not going to give to this. You're not going to give to this. You're not going to balance things out with this person. Look at the Temperance in reverse and Empress in reverse. You're going to recognize you've already been probably in this certain situation before with players and whatever, and gaslighters and narcissists and whatever. You've already had your fair share, I feel. And you could recognize and you could see the signals. You could see the sign. And you're going to see that and you're going to say, nope. You're going to hide your feelings from them. You're going to keep you're going to keep secrets from them. You're not going to, you're not going to tell them how you feel. You're not going to waste your time. You're going to be selfish. Good. Keep your love to yourself. You're not going to want to balance nothing with them. Yeah. It's going to cause some type of, you're going to be probably fighting with them, arguing with them. Some type of conflict's going to happen. You're going to be on a battlefield with this person. You're going to argue and fight. There's going to be tension. Leo energy. Yeah. Yeah. You know and you feel that a new beginning with them or a beginning with them is not going to go anywhere. Just like they feel it's not going to go anywhere with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse because they're a player. You feel the same way. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This shit's not going to go anywhere. This new beginning ain't going to go nowhere. And you're going to hold back from this person. Good, smart move. Virgo energy, Aquarius energy. Because I don't think Capricorn wants a player. Capricorn wants real love. They don't want the poke. They can poke anywhere. Right? So I'm sorry, Capricorn, but your response to this is you're listening to your little antennas, your little spidey senses, and you already know this player games and whatever, and you're not going to feed into it. That's right, Delaney. Yeah, your time's precious. Screw that. The hell out of here with that crap. Some people want a player. That's on you. Some people, players, like to play the field. Okay. But I don't think in my Capricorn's case, let's get a time estimate for this player coming in so you can be prepared, Capricorn, as if Capricorn gives a shit right now. Maybe you do. Maybe you want to be ready for them. Let you know what to expect. Not in my kingdom. All right. Capricorn. You know what's funny? The number's my birth date, 31. The next couple days, Capricorn, be on guard. You can't really see it because of the light. Next couple days, Capricorn, 31 could be a significant number. Could be 31 days, 31 hours, 31 minutes. 31 could be your age, could be their or their birth date or your birth date. Just watch out, Capricorn, because you got a player fly by night here for a good time coming in. Couple days. I have no idea what 2.5 kids mean. Do you know 2.5 men? I know that show, but I don't know what 2.5. Aesthetic. Who's aesthetic? You have an aesthetic? Oh, aesthetic Delta. Hello. Sue Kennedy. You missed Leo. Where were you? Hello, aesthetic Delta. Hello. Welcome in. All right. We're moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius 2/12/14. 2 hours, 12 minutes, 14 seconds for my beautiful Aquarius. Aquarius, if you're just now joining the live, please make sure you hit the like for Kitty. Show Kitty some love. Aquarius, if you have time to spy, you have time to apply. Apply the thumbs. 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs if you can. Aquarius, if you're a replay warrior, also make sure you hit the like, hype my videos, share, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Kitty responds to all her comments. All right? You're so welcome, Siva. We'll talk on Instagram, Siva. So I don't know. I know 2.5 Men's a TV show, but I don't know nothing about 2.5 kids. What is it? 2 kids and someone's pregnant? I have no idea. Woo! Okay. Aquarius, let's get the love oracles. When 2 hearts meet for Aquarius. Where's my Aquarius gang? Good to see ya, aesthetic Delta. All right. When 2 hearts meet. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers. So you may be feeling a little bit confused when this person comes in. There might be a little bit confusion. Universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So the universe is saying, if you're feeling confused, let go of that shit. The universe got your back. The universe will never let you down. Okay? You ask and you shall receive. But let me tell you something. Be careful with that, because sometimes what you ask for is not what you want, and the universe is going to give that to you. So be very clear on what you ask the universe, okay? Emotions. Look deep within your emotions. So the universe is saying, look deep within your emotions. Get out of confusion. I got your back. All right? All right. This is what I'm going to do for Aquarius. I'm going to sage because, that other reading with the player, I don't want to bring that. I don't want to bring that energy for the last two reads. I want to make sure that we end with a good, positive energy coming our way because we're talking about new love, whatever comes out, right? So, I should have done this after Gemini too, but the reads were pretty fairly good. I'm doing the cards now. We are saging the cards. Woo! We don't want player vibes. Ugh, get out of here with that shit. All right. We saging. Saging. All right. Aquarius, move on to tarot. That's right. Aquarius vibes. Let's go. Positive energy. Aquarius, new love. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, look at this new love coming in. I just saw the devil pop up, and I hope he doesn't pop out again. All right. Whoa. Aquarius, your person's got something to tell. Speaking of confusion. So you got somebody in your energy that's coming in, or may already be in your energy. They're letting go of confusion. They're doing a little shadow work. They're letting go of whatever's keeping them confused, or they're letting go of options if they've had options. This person's letting go of options. They're letting go of any type of confusion. Capricorn energy, Scorpio energy. Yeah, because they feel disappointed with the Queen of Wands in reverse. They feel whatever's been keeping them confused, all it has been doing is disappointing them. All right? They feel disrespected and they feel disappointed. They don't want to be disrespected. They don't want to be disappointed. Queen of Wands in reverse. This person could also be someone that's very jealous. So they could be letting go of jealousy issues. They could be letting go of confusion, letting go of options. Aries, Sagittarius energy. Yeah. I feel this person is going to come in very fast. Okay. But they're not good at expressing themselves. Okay. This is not somebody that is good at, this is somebody that's very communicative. Okay. They're not good at with their communication, but they're going to come in fast with Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. You may be confused. You may be like, what the hell? Who is this person? What do they want? Sagittarius energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. Yeah. This person can't make a decision right now. They lack clarity because they feel maybe they do come towards you, it's not going to go anywhere. They could also be very stubborn if they can't make a decision because they are very stubborn. So I feel this person can't make a decision on whether they should move fast towards you. This person does lack clarity. They're not very communicative. I can't say the word communicative. There you go. Communicative. They can't express themselves clearly. All right. And which keeps them, yeah. But look, this is a divine masculine boss daddy energy. They do want to give to this. They do. They're very stubborn. All right. They don't know how to express themselves. They're not sure if they should move fast towards you or not, but they do have intentions to give. They want to give to you. This is divine masculine boss daddy energy, but they're scared as shit. They're scared. They're scared of the Aquarius. The hell they're scared for? 9 of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles. Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, this person's healing. That's why. They see you as their wish fulfillment. They do. And if this person was a liar, cheater, thief in the past, they're healing from that. I feel this is why they can't make a decision and they're very stubborn on whether they should come towards you fast or not. It's because, look, they're lacking type of clarity. This is what they were in the past, liar, cheater, thief. This is what they're healing from. Or they're also healing from someone that lied and cheated on them. Take it how it resonates. So either they're healing from somebody who's lied, cheated on them in the past, or they're healing from being this type of person. Libra energy, Aquarius energy. This person does have cycles they need to close out. They have unfinished business with the world in reverse. But you look, they're doing exactly that. They're putting the work into themselves. That's good. This person recognizes, okay, that there's certain cycles they need to close out. They're healing. They need to heal, and they're keeping themselves busy. They're putting the work into themselves. They are investing into themselves. Virgo energy. Yeah. I feel this person, okay, Can't make a decision. Yeah, I get a lot of undecisive, don't know, not sure, very stubborn, very slow. This person isn't sure. Like they're confused as to whether they should take some type of action towards you and let their guard down. Okay. Chariot in reverse, 7 of Wands. They are confused on whether they should surrender, let go of their guard, they're defensive. Okay. And take some type of action towards you because they got a lot of confusion. Moon, confusion. Because that's why I said, I feel a lot. This person is just a confused person in general, Aquarius. They're confused, period. They got a lot of secrets, probably things that are hidden, which is keeping them confused. All right. Should I? Shouldn't I? Undecisive. Don't know if I should take action. Should I let my guard down? Should I not be defensive? I'm scared of shit. This person is one hot mess. All right. Very, very confused. But I feel they're letting go of that because at the beginning of the read, it's letting go of confusion. So they're working on themselves. They're putting the work on themselves so they can let go of this damn confusion because they don't even know. How the hell can they know if they want a relationship? They don't even fucking know what day it is. They're confused. Pisces energy. Yep. Yeah. This person is balancing things out. Okay. Because they went through a bad ending. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. They're trying to balance their emotions. If they're emotionally cold or closed off, they're trying to balance, look at balance their emotions with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. But this person does feel a soul bond to you. Okay. You've had a past life, past history. They feel it. They feel a soulmate connection with you with the Six of Cups, and they're confused as hell. What should I do? I feel Aquarius is my soulmate. What the hell do I do? Scorpio energy. Yeah, this is keeping this person heavily burdened. This is keeping them burdened. Sagittarius energy. They are burdened about this, but look, they're balancing things out in their life. They are coming to terms, and they are trying to bring peace and balance. They're trying to be patient as well with the Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Yeah. Yep. They're going to leave that confusion out in the cold. Look at this, Aquarius. They're going to leave that confusion, the undecisiveness, the insecurities. They're going to leave that in the cold because look, they see you as their happiness and their Two of Cups. They're drawn to you. They're going to leave that shit out in the cold. They're working on themselves. They're putting in the work. They're going to leave all that out in the cold. They see you as their happiness, their sun, someone that's very positive and optimistic in their life. And they're like, no, I'm leaving that in the past. It's going to stay out in the cold. That's it. So they can give you their cup of love. They want to blend cups with you. They're drawn to you. They are. And that's what could be also keeping them confused, is that they have these emotions for you and that they're very drawn. And they're like, what the hell should I do? They're lacking some type of clarity. What the hell should I do? But here comes the sun, little Leo. You are their happiness. Cancer energy, Leo, Taurus energy. Hi, Tony. Are you a Leo, Tony? Tony Tuck? Or are you dealing with the Leo? All right, let's see. What is your response to this person? How are you going to receive this person? How are you going to receive this person, Aquarius? You can't make a decision on whether you want to fight for this person or fight for this connection. Judgment in reverse, 5 of Wands. I feel you are in limbo. You can't make a decision. All right. You can't make that judgment call on whether you want to fight for this person, fight for this connection. But they got the 6 of Cups. They feel soulmate. You feel the same way, though. You do feel soul tied to this person. You're going to feel a soul tied to this person. You both got the 6 of Cups. So even though you can't make a decision on whether you should fight for this connection or for this person that's confused as shit because they don't know what the hell they want. And obviously they know what the hell they want, but they just don't know what they should do. You feel it. Scorpio energy, Leo energy. Yeah. You don't want things to end with this person. You're not going to end things with this person. Death in reverse. No. And I feel if this person comes with any type of confusion, you're going to express your feelings. That's not going to make you happy. 10 of Cups. You're going to express your feelings when it comes to a relationship. 10 of Cups in reverse on whether you want to have a relationship with this person or not. You're not afraid to communicate, to gallop on your horse with that sword and talk about endings or beginnings of a relationship. You're not afraid. So I feel the way you're going to handle this or receive this confused person, okay, that is drawn to you, that is working on themselves, and they're letting go of that confusion, leaving it out in the cold for you, Aquarius, is that you can't make a decision whether you should fight for this or not. You do feel a soulmate connection to this person. You really don't want things to end, though. You want to give it a shot, a fair shot, and you're not afraid to express yourself. You're not afraid to let this person know, listen, you're either in or out. You're either in or you're out when it comes to a commitment, relationship, whatever. And that's it. All right. Let's get a time estimate, and then we're going to move on to last but never least. My damn hair. Let's see. Aquarius, I don't know if you want to wait that long, but it says next couple of years. God, I hope not. Next couple of years. So this person might be coming in next couple of years. Could be 41 weeks, 41 days, 41 months. 41 could be a significant number. They could be 41. You could be 41. Whatever. But Aquarius, couple years. Maybe it's going to take them a couple years to come out of confusion after they're done working on themselves. All right. Couple years. That made my fucking night. Excuse my language. Sorry about that, Aquarius. All right. Let's move on. Last but never least, where the heck are my Pisces at? Pisces, 227.22. Woo, 222. 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 22 seconds. Where's my fillet of fishes? Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon. If you have time to spy, you have time to apply, Pisces. Apply the thumb. Pisces, if you're just now joining the live, please show Kitty some love because I'm a Pisces moon. I represent Pisces in my intuitive moon. If you're a replay warrior, Pisces, also make sure you hit the like, leave me a comment, share, like, subscribe, and hype my videos. All right, let's go. I'll be 60 by then. Aesthetic Delta, well, guess what? You look like a young 60-year-old, okay? All right. I just turned 45. I told people, I've been told I look like I'm in my 30s, and I appreciate it. I'm hitting 50. I'm hitting a half a century in 5 years. I don't look like it, and I sure as hell don't feel like it. All right. Leos are naturally big kids. All right. All right. When two hearts unite, two hearts for my Pisces. Pisces, this could be a twin flame if you subscribe to that 1111. I think Leo got that too. Leo is the only sign that got that. Now Pisces, 1111. It is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony of balance and soul counterparts. So if you don't subscribe to that, it's just a very strong soul bond. I see 1111 all the time. All the time. Attraction. Divine soul. I think Leo got the same card. Attraction, if I'm not mistaken, with the 1111. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficially. So look, you're going to have an attraction towards this person. You're going to have a magnetic pull to this person. You're going to feel this soul bond with this person. All right. Cherish your relationship. You're going to want to probably cherish this person. So I feel you're going to feel this intense pull. You're going to definitely be attracted to each other. You're going to feel the attraction and you're going to want to cherish it. But we'll find out. Okay. Find out more information with tarot. All right. The lady, no way. You're in your 50s? You look gorgeous. I thought you were in like your early 40s. Delaney, you look like a young spring chicken. All right. Siva's the baby. Siva's the baby. Y'all look great. Y'all look gorgeous. You look young, stud. FG too. FG looks like a stud too. I've seen your picture, FG. You look like a young stud. All right. Let's go. All right. Ooh, Mitzi and Siva. Oh my God. You both are cubs. We're cougars. You're cubs. All right. Look at this. Could be a Taurus, Pisces, but it looks like somebody's got marriage on the brain. They got commitment on the brain. This person sees you as the divine counterpart, right? 1111, spiritual bond. Well, here you go. Here's your confirmation. Hierophant. Yep. This person isn't blind. They know what the hell they want. They could see clearly. They want marriage with you, or they could see clearly you are their divine counterpart. They see it clear as hell, clear as day. 2 swords in reverse. Libra energy. This person could be drinking their fifis, eating their fifis away, shopping, whatever. They could be a little bit overindulgent, or they're just emotionally unfulfilled right now. They're feeling emotionally unfulfilled without their fillet of fish. Pisces showing up in your reading. Ooh, this person's got a passion in their pants for you. Look at that. They want this passionate beginning with you in love. So not only they feel this soul tie, this divine counterpart with you, okay? They feel this with you. They feel the intense heat of the fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right? This person wants to give to you, but they may not be looking for a relationship just yet, or they're just not happy with the current situation they're in right now, but they want to give to this. They want to nurture this connection. They want to take care of the Pisces, Capricorn energy. Again, Pisces energy with the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yep. I feel this person's unhappy because they still got to close out some cycles in their life. They got some unfinished business to attend. And I think that's what they're unhappy about. Maybe they didn't want some type of relationship, or they need to close out an old relationship first that they may be still holding on to. Yeah, I feel that's something that they can't move on from. They need to close a cycle from a relationship that ended that they can't move on from, with the 6 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse. Aquarius energy. All right. All fixed energy, world, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Could be somebody you met online or somebody that requires some traveling at a distance. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. This person's scared to be vulnerable. They're exhausted. You've been running around their head all day and they're damn exhausted. They're restless for the Pisces. They want the fish sticks. High Priestess, Cancer energy, Libra energy. And look at this. Oh, Pisces. This person's spying on you, so give them a show. They're spying on you because they want to make sure that the Pisces is available. They don't want to look like an ass when they approach Pisces, because they feel you are the divine counterpart. They want to marry you. They want to commit to you. But look, they're asking people about you, or they're watching your social. They're watching your TikTok, your Facebook, whatever. Maybe you have a YouTube channel as well. Who knows? But they're watching the hell out of you. So I always say, when someone's watching you, give them a show. It's showtime. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this person's healing right now. They know they need to close cycles out, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're healing their heart. They've been through it. They've been hurt in the past. Haven't we all? Three of Swords in reverse, Libra energy. Yeah. Yeah, this person feels rejected. This person has been hurt. They've been rejected and they're healing from that. And they're watching you so that you don't reject them because they're scared you might reject them. They don't want to be rejected. So they're watching you. Cancer energy. Yeah. Yeah. This person's scared you're going to reject them because look, liar, cheater, thief. Maybe you know this person. Maybe you know how they are. You've heard about them. Or maybe you're going to find out. Who knows? Let's see if they're going to come back. Aquarius energy, Virgo energy. Yeah, this person like to keep their options open and like to keep things confused. Liar, cheater, thief, Scorpio energy. And they're scared you're going to reject them because of that. But they're letting their defenses down because they're manifesting something with you. Okay? They're letting their guard down, their defenses, their wall down. They're surrendering because they're manifesting. Let's find out. Yeah. This person was treated unfairly in the past, okay? Somebody really disrespected this person and treated them unfairly, and this is why, they turn into this liar, cheater, thief, because they've been hurt. But let's just see if they're going to approach you like that. Let's see how they're going to approach Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries energy, Libra. Let's see how they're going to approach. Are they going to approach as a liar, cheater, thief, or are they letting that go? Are they closing that cycle out? They know you'll reject them if they come in that energy. So are they going to dare come in that energy? Ooh. Yeah, I feel they will. Be careful. They're not holding back their confusions. Like if they're confused, they're not holding that back. Okay? They're not going to hold back any type of confusion from you. But look, this person is very needy with the Empress in reverse. They're very selfish because they feel it would be a waste of time to give to you. Okay? Because they can't measure up to you. They feel it would be a waste of time. So I feel they probably would come into that liar, cheater, thief. They feel they need to lie their way through. I don't know. But this person lacks a lot of self-care. They're very insecure, very selfish, very needy. They don't have a hard time. They won't hold back their secrets from you. They won't hold back their confusion from you. But they also feel like they're going to waste your time. They feel they're not good enough for you. Taurus energy, Virgo energy. Yeah, they feel defeated. This person feels defeated. They feel defeated when it comes to love, to new beginnings. They're not open to it. So what the hell they're doing then? Yeah, they're going to come in. They're going to play mind games. They're going to come in. They're going to play mind games with you. And they're going to act like a damn fool. So I feel this person does feel that their divine counterpart. They do feel like you are marriage material. They would love to marry you. But I feel this person is not ready. They've been hurt. They need to close out cycles. They have it in their mind. It's in their mind. They want to commit. They want a relationship. But I feel this overindulgence they're doing, okay? They haven't closed cycles out right now in their life. They've been hurt. They've been betrayed. We all have, though. But they still need to close that out. And until they close that out, this person's just going to come in and play mind games with you. They're probably younger than you, just childish, immature, whatever. But they're going to act like a damn fool. They are. Aries energy. I was hoping a better outcome, but no, these are all negative cards. They feel defeated. Yeah. You might leave them out in the cold, but let's see. They feel at a loss. They feel at a loss. Let's see how you're going to receive this person. Ugh. I hate ending lives on a negative note, but cards don't lie. This person, they do feel it though. They feel this intense. That's what it is with twin flames. Runner chaser, right? Runner, it's intense. Runner chaser. They would love to have a relationship with you. They would love to marry you. They're not ready. They got to fix their issues. Ugh. Ugh. They're not ready to open up to love. So many reversals. Let's see how you're going to receive this person, Pisces. I hope you don't receive them with open arms. Pisces. Ooh. Nah, you feel this person's going to stress you out. You feel this person's going to give you some sleepless nights. Yeah. You're not going to give to this. Good, Pisces. You're not going to build with them. You're not going to invest anything with them. You feel this person is going to cause you a lot more of a headache, a lot more anxiety, okay, than worth building with them. And that's a smart move. I'm sorry, Pisces, but at least you know, and you're going to acknowledge it. Yeah, you're going to tell them either cut through the bullshit or move along. Yeah, you're going to get your sword out. Look at that, King of Swords. You got respect for yourself. You're putting yourself first. You're putting yourself in high honor. You're like, cut through the bullshit or move along. That's it. Aquarius energy. Yeah, you're busy. You're going to invest in yourself. They were in reverse because they felt they're not good enough for you. You're in the upright. You're investing in yourself. You're taking care of yourself. You're loving your independence, and you don't need nobody. And that's exactly your 9 of Pentacles, 1 Pentacle away from a 10 of Pentacles. Yep, you're investing time in yourself. Yep. You're making a decision. You're going to make a decision to not give any type of loyalty to this person with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Wands. You're making a decision. You're not, just like this person has no loyalty towards you, you're the same way. I owe you no loyalty, and you're not giving you're not getting my devotion or my loyalty. I am giving that to myself. You can move along now. Have a nice day. Good for you, Pisces. Taurus energy, Aries energy. Good for you, Pisces. You know. Anyways, let's get a time frame. Oh, hello, Alban. Would you come in, gorgeous? Welcome in. Oh, my chat's delayed? I don't know. Maybe it is delayed. Everything looks good on my end. It's not delayed on my end. So I don't know. Refresh. Maybe it is me. We're in Mercury retrograde. But on my end, everything looks good. All right. Resonates, Alban. You know your worth, Alban. You know your worth. All right. You're like, don't come to me with that bullshit. I'm putting the love in myself. I am investing time in myself. I'm a Pisces. Somebody will respect my fish sticks. Somebody. If it ain't you, it'll be somebody else. Cut through the bullshit or move along. That's it. See? Have faith. Divine timing is at play. Okay? So no matter what, it's not with this person. Divine timing is at play. Universe has your back. All right? Love is going to come your way regardless. But don't forget, this bullshit is going to come your way too. But you're going to handle it, Pisces. You're going to handle this bullshit. You're not going to put up with it. So, number 9 could be a significant number. The 9 could be your birth date, could be their birth date, could be in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 hours, 9 months, whatever the case may be, Pisces. No matter what, have faith because divine timing is at play. All right? So, that's what I have for you. Beautiful all signs, beautiful Pisces. New love. Yes, life path number 2, Janet. I don't know why. I don't ever think of that, but that's true. Never think of that. See, Janet, that's why I love when you're in my chat. You always remind me of certain stuff. So that's what I have for you for new love. Okay, whatever comes out as of now, the current energy for all signs. All right, you're welcome, Mitzi. You're welcome, Jean. I wish everybody a good rest of the weekend. I will be back tomorrow for Who's in Your Energy for the week. Okay, I wish everybody a wonderful weekend. Oh, wow, you're a life path 9. There you go. We are all connected somehow, right? All connected. Take care, guys. You got the timestamps. Thank you, boss. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you and have a wonderful night. Kitu is out. Take care.